On, I believe it's the south side of town, I believe on 59 freeway. We'll get more details in a minute, but there is the vehicle, hot on the chase. On the run, they have a dozen police officers behind him, both Houston police officers as well as, I believe, county sheriff's deputies. Andy Bass, live in Sky Eye. Where is this located now, Andy?
He just exited off 59. I'm not too sure exactly what he exited off to. It could have been the belt. It could be the loop. I'm believing it is the belt itself. It looks like he's heading eastbound along the south belt right now. As you just mentioned, several police officers in tow behind him. It is that minivan that is in the middle of your screen. He is now headed eastbound along the south belt. Get him back in the screen.
And Andy, we see this all the time. They continue to run, but yet most don't get too far, and then it usually comes to a quick end and sometimes a dangerous and an ugly end, which is sad and unfortunate. But they've been chasing this guy for around 15 minutes. Any idea as to why he is on the run?
We're still trying to figure that out. The news desk is trying to grab as much information. I know this has been going on for at least the last 10 to 15 minutes, as you just mentioned, Art. You know, starting off way down south along 288, and the belt itself is where we tried to intercept him. Got a little bit discombobulated to where exactly he was, but we did pick him up along 59 and the belt, and that's where he pretty much exited just right now, is on the eastbound side of the belt. Looks like he's actually slowed down a little bit, trying to get in a little tighter thing if there's anything wrong with his tires or not, but this side seems to be okay. But he definitely has slowed down quite a bit since we have joined the taste.
Someone's going to jump there. Here we go.
Here we go, yeah.
Look at this, Andy. Someone's jumping. Whoa, off the edge. It's a long fall. Yeah, that's at least a 25-foot jump there, but both of them jumped. Now they are on the run and surviving that fall. Now running across the street. Let's see if the officers follow them at this point. I don't see any officers on hot pursuit right behind him, Andy. Do you see anyone?
Unfortunately, no, because they went over the overpass. They went right down onto the feeder road, so they're running across. They just ran across the feeder roads. They're now into a parking lot of a building. I'm just going to come back out a little bit more. You can see it's definitely on an industrial park area.
Yeah.
And now they're trying to hide from us and from everyone else. Now they're just hiding on the other side of this building in this little area.
Those lanes. Where that chase ended.
Right, and it appears there are two suspects that police are now looking for. You saw both of them just go on the side of that building there behind a fence into some of the trees that are there. The Sky 2 is zoomed out quite far, so it's hard to get our bearings on exactly where officers are at this time. But you can see that there is both of the suspects there right now.
Looks like they're trying to jump over that fence right there.
And this looks like it may be a commercial parking lot area, sort of an industrial area, not too far from a neighborhood.
And we believe we are in the Missouri City area. And that may have been the Beltway that we were, let's see if Sky 2.
Yeah, hard to get a good shot of the suspects. We need them to zoom back. Okay, they've slowed down a bit. They're sitting down.
Looks like one
appear to be out of breath from running so fast, trying to get away from police. One suspect is laid face down on the ground. The other is just sitting there in an empty parking space.
Oh, it looks like an officer may be approaching.
Officer approaching with caution.
And so the other one is lying down on his back with his hands up.
Here comes another police officer with his weapon drawn as well. It appears the suspects are following the commands given to them by the two officers who are there on the scene right now.
And so we were just told the chase ended at the Beltway and West Airport. So in Southwest Houston, looks like a third officer just joined.
But one suspect.
Just joined the suspect.
That's right. They've got the suspect's hands behind his back so they can handcuff him. The other suspect's sitting there as well. In that parking space, the other officer trying